welcome back, everyone. Bart and Jennifer Mills back with us. It's a year-ender. This time we're going to do the top 5 movies of 2022. Now, you agreed on 3, Barbarian, Nope, and Banshees of Inisherin. There were 2 each that you kind of picked out of that zone of agreement. Jennifer, tell us what your 2 outside of Bart's list were.
My 2 outside of Bart's list was Smile and Pinocchio.
Now, 2 obviously completely different movies. What was it about Smile? I found Smile extremely creepy. What did you like about that?
I really liked Smile, and I put it on my list just because I thought it was very unique. I mean, you know, we have so many horror movies that come out in a year, and most of them are all the same formula. And I really thought that this one was definitely above all the others, a cut above the others.
Yeah, now Jennifer, we just reviewed Pinocchio by Benicio del Toro, or Guillermo del Toro, had my del Toro mixed up. That one we liked too, and you liked it just because it had kind of a different take, and it was visually just stunning, right?
Right. It was just, I'm really hoping it wins Best Picture. I just thought it was an incredible movie, incredible work behind it. Yeah, definitely top movie of 2022.
Really good. Okay, so Bart, you had Top Gun and Ambulance, big Michael Bay fan, obviously, over the years. What was it about those 2? Just feel good. They're kind of feel-good movies, right?
Again, this is our selection of our favorite movies. These are the rewatchables from the year. This isn't, we're not saying these are the best movies of the year. These are the ones that we really thought we would revisit again and have. And we just watched Ambulance again last night.
Yeah.
Doggone it. I mean, you know, Michael Bay gets a bad reputation, and rightfully so. He makes some garbage. But Ambulance is one of those cases where you give a great director a limited budget. He made this on $40 million, which doesn't seem limited, but it is. And, you know, it's just drone shots all over L.A. It's a really tight story about it's got a robbery. It's got car chases. It's just pure action. And it's just an adrenaline pump. And it was really a surprise to me because we went to see it sort of ironically, I suppose, because it was a Michael Bay movie, but it was one of the rare movies that made the theater at that time. This was last April. And man, I just enjoyed the heck out of it. And I've watched it twice since. So it's hard to beat that.
Yeah, I really liked it. Now, you both like Top Gun Maverick. And that's one of those where it was so tough after, 30 years to try to have a new idea, but also instill that nostalgia. And I felt like they had the best of both worlds there. Is that kind of how you guys felt?
Well, I think, yeah, this is one of those movies that I think we liked it like everybody else did. I haven't met anybody else yet who hasn't liked that movie and wasn't surprised by how much they liked it. And there's certainly a generational thing. I mean, I was in college when Top Gun came out. We all started wearing Ray-Bans and playing volleyball for some reason shortly thereafter, and grew mustaches. But it was, this was just a trip down nostalgia lane. But it was also, again, it was really just brilliantly made. It was just really exciting to watch. It was just fun to be back in the theaters again with a whole bunch of people in sort of agreement about a movie. And so that's why, for me, for the most rewatchable movie of the year is Top Gun Maverick, hands down.
All right, Jennifer, you're stuck on an island in the list of 5 the most watchable movies. Which one are you going to take with you here?
I was literally just thinking of my answer because I knew you were going to ask me that. And truthfully, I would say Nope.
Nope was good, yeah, and that's a Jordan Peele. It's I don't want to give it away, but it was a hard. I remember at the time when we did the review, it was kind of tough to explain what was going on without giving everything away, right?
Right. The visuals in that movie, the story between the brother and sister and the father, and all the various people that come in to help them with what they're dealing with in that movie. I just loved it, and I'm a huge Jordan Peele fan.
Bart, what's your most rewatchable of the year? What would you watch again?
I'd say, yeah, certainly Nope is a great one. I really like Banshees of Inisherin, and I'm ready to rewatch that again pretty soon. That's a little heavier, but it's certainly it's just a really, again, brilliantly acted, wonderfully made movie. It's beautiful to watch, and there's a lot of story to unpick there. So that would be a good one to sit down with and stew in for a bit. No pun intended.
Yeah, exactly. So when Bart gets done watching Con Air, The Rock, and Armageddon, he's going to jump into that.
Only mullets. All mullets all the time.
Movies, that's right. Well, yeah, you guys both came up with a great list. Thank you so much for sharing. We appreciate it.
Great. Happy New Year.
You bet. Same to you. We'll be back after this.